But to continue on this happy vein, it gives me great pleasure to introduce my special guest. For 2 years, every teenage girl in America had a crush on a talented singer-actor known as the English Monkey. To be known as the English Monkey and have anyone have a crush on you, you've got to have a lot going for you. He's here tonight to show exactly what he does have going for him. Ladies and gentlemen, Davy Jones.
Decided to bring down the curtain, and one thing for certain, there's nothing to keep them together. How does it happen that two can be tender and one be the lender of love and emotion that covered the ocean of sadness that kept them together? Love when it started was easy to measure. Each day was a pleasure, each night an adventure, each morning was something that had to be shared together. Love when it's growing is full of surprises. Its temperature rises from higher to higher, then turns into fire that has to be shared together. Then came the sadness that followed the laughter, and shortly thereafter a dream had exploded. A promise was broken, now few words are spoken together. That had to be shared together. Love when it's growing is full of surprises. Its temperature rises from higher to higher, then turns into fire that has to be shared together. Pow! Pow! Then came the sadness that followed the laughter, and shortly thereafter a dream had exploded. A promise was broken, now few words are spoken together.
Hi, David.
How are you, mate?
That was really great.
Thank you very much.
It's really nice to have you on the show. David, yeah, just want to ask you, between you and me, you know, play any basketball?
Well, occasionally I play a one-on-one game with Paul Anka. But, you know, coming from England, basketball really isn't my sport.
Oh, it isn't?
No.
What is your sport?
Boxing. I'm really fair. I'm pretty fair. I'm a fair amateur boxer.
Yeah?
And I know how you like to compete with your guests in some way or another.
Oh, no.
How about you and I go in a couple of rounds?
It's really nice of you. There's no point in that, David.
Why not?
If I tell you there's no point in it, David, there's no point in the boxing. Just because you wouldn't be able to lay a finger on me.
You think not, huh?
No, I happen to know not, David.
How do you know not?
Because while you'd be lacing your gloves, I'd be speeding first class by jet to New York. Moving right along, I would like to ask you a few questions, though, okay?
Wait, David, before you ask me, let me answer them for you, okay?
Well, you don't know what I'm going to ask.
There's no more fog in London because of the Clean Air Act. Now, that was one of the most effective pieces of fog legislation systems ever passed.
Anti-pollution legislation.
Anti-pollution.
Yeah, well, I wasn't going to ask you that. What I was going to ask you is about
and the English, they don't drink warm beer. never. All the pubs have refrigeration systems these days, and
How-
India was lost way before I was born. I knew nothing about that.
Well-
the only place that you can find fish and chips these days is right here in the States.
Oh, well, what we know about London is that it...
No, wait a minute. Let me tell you about
yeah.
London. London does not swing. Everything closes at 11 o'clock. The English...
But they're very,
They're not. No, they're not
conservative.
reserved. No, they're not.
No,
they're crazy. Absolutely
I
crazy.
say English are a bunch of freaks.
I think very soon that the Queen is probably going to drop her title.
Well, I wish we had the time or the interest to pursue that, David.
And I'll tell you something else.
Yeah.
I never ever say jolly good or righto or chaps or knock you up in the morning.
Oh.
And I don't think that I've ever called a cigarette a fag.
I see. Well, then I have nothing. What's the capital of North Dakota?
Bismarck.
Well, that's it. It is Bismarck. Absolutely correct. Old boy. Jolly well done. Bet you many of your friends don't know you to be the religious freak that I do. But it happens to be true.
Bless you, my son.